Reason why Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford still wear wedding rings despite split. Eamonn Holmes has been pictured having the time of his life in Spain with new girlfriend Katie Alexander after he was open about their relationship, and his ex-wife Ruth Langsford is said to be shocked. Eamonn Holmes seems unfazed by the ramifications of his high-profile separation from Ruth Langsford, continuing to showcase his new love life with younger partner Katie Alexander. Admirers are left bewildered as both Holmes and Langsford persist in sporting their wedding rings despite their 14-year union dissolving earlier this year. The former couple remains tabloid fodder, with Eamonn delighting in a sun-soaked getaway with 42-year-old Katie, while Ruth maintains her steadfast presence on the Loose Women panel at age 64. The decision to retain their wedding bands has sparked bewilderment among fans, but it appears the rationale has been disclosed. According to a source cited by Mail Online, Ruth has been taken aback by the openness of Eamonn's display of affection, given their mutual choice to keep their wedding rings visible. Ruth is shocked by how open Eamonn is being about his relationship. After all, they both still have their wedding rings on, confided the informant. The source divulged further. Neither of them want to be the first to take it off because they don't want to look like they're to blame for the split. In the meantime, pictures of Eamonn enjoying Spain via mobility scooter alongside Katie have emerged, to which Ruth's admirers expressed solidarity with her during her regular Loose Women segment. Fans rallied behind her, acknowledging the difficulty of moving forward under the public gaze following such revelations, reports The Mirror. One Twitter user commented, "You can tell that Ruth has been hurting from the pictures of Eamonn with her younger blondie. Ruth looks like she has been crying as her eyes looks puffed up," and further speculated, "I can't wait to see Ruth's new boyfriend #LooseWomen." While the duo are tight-lipped about their separation details, the division of their considerable wealth remains uncertain. Nonetheless, eagle-eyed fans have pointed out that it seems Ruth has taken custody of their beloved dog, Maggie. Ruth was recently spotted taking a walk with Maggie on a bright day. The 14-year-old pooch had undergone surgery at the vet to excise a growth. Engaged with her followers, Ruth has been updating them on Maggie's health issues and even posted a photo from their sunny walk. She captured Maggie trotting down the pavement, enjoying the good weather, captioning the image with an appreciative, "Enjoying the sunshine while we can." Inside Eamonn Holmes and new younger lover's first meeting and her very intriguing personal life. TV's golden couple Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford only announced their split in May, but the GB News presenter has quickly moved on and found love again. Former This Morning star Eamonn, 64, and new flame Katie Alexander, 42, were snapped getting cozy at a Spanish port over the weekend ahead of their sweetheart voyage on a Mediterranean cruise. Eamonn turned heads as he zoomed into Barcelona port on a mobility scooter, with his new partner Katie by his side, gearing up for some late summer relaxation and sunshine. Meanwhile, Loose Women legend Ruth is said to be gobsmacked at Eamonn's new romance and is focusing on work in the wake of her divorce. As it's reported Eamonn and Katie are ready to take their relationship to the next level and move in together, we take a look at how they first met and her very intriguing personal. How did Eamonn Holmes meet his new girlfriend Katie Alexander? It's thought Eamonn's connection with Katie started 9 years before his split from Ruth, beginning with a Twitter X exchange back in 2015 when Katie responded to one of Eamonn's posts. It remains unclear when this interaction evolved into a friendship. In October last year, 8 months prior to his breakup with Ruth, it's reported Eamonn, who is in ill health and can no longer walk unaided, traveled all the way up to Yorkshire to host a charity event associated with Katie's work. According to the Mail Online, Katie's former husband, George, hints that she and Eamonn were meeting up frequently at some point after his marriage to Katie ended in 2022. Some reports even suggest that she regularly stayed in a Surrey hotel just 10 minutes away from the Holmes-Langsford marital home in Weybridge before the couple announced their separation. Ruth's friends claim to be unaware of any of this, but they say that Ruth, who has still been wearing her wedding ring, has reportedly been living a nightmare due to the focus on her estranged husband and his new partner. Each time they are seen or mentioned together, it causes her pain, Mail Online claims. Katie Alexander's personal life before falling for Eamonn Holmes. So who is the new woman in Eamonn's life? Katie Alexander, born Katie Robshaw, is no stranger to age gap romances, having previously been in relationships with 2 older men before striking up a connection with Eamonn, who is 22 years her senior. Katie became a mother for the first time when she met coach driver Michael Devine. At the time, Katie was 19 and working as a shop assistant, while Michael was 40 years her senior. Their romance spanned 5 years and resulted in a son named Ben, now aged 22. Speaking to the Mail Online, Michael, now 81, recently shared, "We've been split up for a lot of years now, but I see my son regularly, maybe once a week. I do see Katie now and again, but she is down in London. There are no hard feelings whatsoever towards Katie. She's a nice woman, she really is. I wish her well. Absolutely brilliant, is Katie." Following her split from Michael, Katie took over the running of the Barca Cafe in Dewsbury, which unfortunately closed its doors in 2013. By this time, she had tied the knot with bar owner George Alexander, with whom she had a daughter in 2010 and a son in 2011, before parting ways in 2022. In the wake of Katie's romance with Eamonn hitting the headlines, George, 53, recently expressed that he felt like the luckiest man alive when she agreed to become his wife. Katie's ex also reached out to Eamonn's former spouse, saying, "I have a lot of sympathy for Ruth. I had my heart broken when my marriage to Katie ended. It took me a couple of years to recover. I know how distraught Ruth must be feeling. She's going through what I did after our marriage ended. Katie has a heart, so will feel bad about Ruth." George was also the one to reveal that Eamonn and Katie first connected on social media. She was not swooning over him like he was George Clooney, but she liked being on social media, and one day said she'd had a reply from him, he added. She'd commented on one of his posts and Eamonn got in touch. "I must admit I laughed it off." He went on to share that their separation was amicable and he only found out that Katie, who is now a relationship therapist, was communicating with Eamonn after their marriage had ended. He said, "I was surprised by it. Katie would go and visit him. It was a regular pattern." News. Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford still wear wedding rings despite split. In an intriguing turn of events, British television personalities Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford, who recently announced their separation, continue to be seen wearing their wedding rings. This development has sparked a flurry of speculation and curiosity among fans and media alike. Here's a closer look at the reasons behind this unusual choice. 1. Symbol of respect and fondness. Eamonn and Ruth's decision to keep wearing their wedding rings is often interpreted as a gesture of respect and affection. Despite their separation, they have maintained a friendly and supportive relationship. The rings serve as a symbol of the significant years they spent together and the mutual respect they continue to hold for one another. 2. Personal and professional image. In the public eye, personal and professional personas often overlap. For both Eamonn and Ruth, who have been television fixtures for decades, maintaining a consistent public image is crucial. By continuing to wear their wedding rings, they subtly communicate that their personal lives are not marred by animosity, which could be beneficial for their professional engagements and public perception. 3. Emotional significance. The rings likely hold deep emotional significance for both individuals. They are reminders of their shared history and the love that once defined their relationship. By keeping the rings on, Eamonn and Ruth might be honoring the positive aspects of their marriage, while also moving forward with their lives. 4. Navigating public scrutiny. The decision to keep wearing their wedding rings may also be a strategic choice to manage public scrutiny. By demonstrating that their split is amicable and handled with grace, they potentially deflect negative speculation and maintain a positive narrative in the media. 5. Practical considerations. Sometimes practical reasons play a role as well. Changing one's jewelry, especially something as symbolic as a wedding ring, can be a significant emotional step. Eamonn and Ruth might simply find it easier to keep wearing their rings as they navigate their new circumstances. 6. Continued bond and collaboration. Eamonn and Ruth have shared a long-standing professional partnership, and their collaboration on various television projects has been a cornerstone of their careers. The rings might serve as a reminder of their professional bond, which remains strong despite their personal changes. 7. Media and public influence. Public figures often make choices influenced by how they believe they will be perceived by their audience. In this case, Eamonn and Ruth might feel that continuing to wear their rings aligns with the image of maturity and stability they wish to project, both personally and professionally. In summary, Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford's choice to keep wearing their wedding rings, despite their split, appears to be a multifaceted decision. It reflects respect, personal significance, and a desire to manage their public image thoughtfully. As they continue to navigate their separate paths, their rings remain a poignant symbol of their shared past and enduring mutual respect.